Leave no survivors! No mercy!
Whatever you think I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me.
Allie,
but
busy day for you,
my
isn't
mom
it?
says I have
Well,
to
it's about to
wait
get
and-
busier. Absolutely. All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. We're going to have to cut some corners. You're going to the mass...
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
No way. You're not going. You'd be...
Well, that's about the most Okay, you're on your own. Not to put more pressure on. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay.
Uh-huh.
Best part of my day is coming home to my girl. Godless freaks! Die! Clear the area!
You must be terminated.
For the Brotherhood!
Key card. That'll come in handy. I don't see the beryllium agitator anywhere. They must have moved it.
Going down.
Don't mean to make you nervous, but really? So close.
There we go.
Going down.
Looks pretty. I'll have to take your word for that. That's not even worth picking up, boss.
That's it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
Yes.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed. Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Biosensor reading detected. Destroyed.
Please wait. Decontamination complete.
combatant vehicle.
Do not be alarmed. Law and order will be restored shortly.
Back before I met you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of things. Honest.
That's it. I'm in.
Sensor anomaly detected. You must return.
Maybe that wasn't still.
So that's how
Contact detected. Detected. Possibly.
Take no prisoners. Fighting is so 27.
Got it.
Surprise assault. Fan out.
Let's do this. That's what you want.
I wonder who or what they're protecting against.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite handed.
Huh? As the Institute's first personal synth, I try to set a good example.
If all personal synths are as good looking as you, I should get one for myself.
Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know that I can be of much help with that, but the compliment has certainly made my day. It was a real pleasure to meet you. I'm sure you're still taking everything in, so I'll let you get back to that.
Eve.
Every day, Liam finds some new way to impress us. He's incredibly bright for his age.
Remember to conserve power at
Dr.
every
Fillmore?
opportunity.
Well, I see you managed on your own. I won't lie. I was a little nervous you wouldn't pull it off. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
From what I hear, that rogue
Not
synth
that
at
I've
Libertalia
noticed.
was a real menace.
I feel quite well.
Glad it's back where it belongs.
How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
No more than I expected.
Okay. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor, I'm taking all my little pills.
Okay. And you've been getting extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were... I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put... I'm proud of you. Regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue, and look at me. Rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
I can't believe you thought this was a valuable use of time and resources.
Are you kidding me? The Institute is clearly trying to kidnap a Commonwealth citizen. I thought our whole purpose was to protect the people. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure him out here, since it'd be easier to kill him. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait to hear this.
You sure you're willing to risk being wrong about this?
Look, I just want people to be safe, you know? I don't want anyone else dying or getting kidnapped or whatever. We won't start shooting or nothing. But you better get in there. And make sure you're right.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make...
Let's focus on getting back.
I couldn't agree more. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
This does seem like lots of effort for just one man.
Look, if things were different, we might not be here. Not now, at least. But with the situation in the Commonwealth being what it is, I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was, and I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
We've already drawn enough attention. Time's wasting, so let's pick up the pace.
I'd love to. There's just, well, there's a slight problem. I was thinking, maybe you could...
No problem.
I hope so. We really need him.
Useless. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
I mean you no harm. No one here does, alright? We're just here to talk.
You're not stealing my organs, or shooting me into space, or whatever it is you do. I won't let you. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. Thanks for the assist.
You're going to bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
That's not even worth picking up, boss.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
Got it. Sweet. Busted. It's stuck. Excuse me. Hi.
Hey, General.
General? Hello, ma'am.
Hey.
Yes?
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
son.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play. And I think it is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth. To request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
You've got to be kidding me.
Absolutely not. You are to be the director of the Institute. You are the only reasonable choice for so important a task. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow this script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are in control. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone... How would you feel about making a little...
I'll go if it's necessary.
It absolutely is. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. Report back when you're done.
Watch what you say. If the Institute chose one place to infiltrate, we're walking right into it.
Diamond City surplus! Open 24 hours!
Hi. There.
Travis.
Don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
Okay. Let's try this. Maybe this goes here.
This radio station, well, you'll notice.
All right.
Any other ones?
In you go.
So.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Sean?
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been...
I'm all set. But what about the reactor?
The initial round of tests is finished. All readings are nominal. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best. Thank you. All of you.
son?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Rosalind?
I think an outside perspective is just what we need in our next director.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
So many projects, so little time.
Must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has been.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Unit B592 is undergoing
May I be the first to
reclamation
welcome you,
process
ma'am.
as we
We're
speak.
looking forward to working
Before
with you.
long, he'll be back in the workforce.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
So you're saying we can now wage war on the Commonwealth?
I don't think anyone really intended that as a course of action. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you?
There's no good answer. Taking action puts us at risk, but inaction could be deadly.
And yet, as a leader, you must make those hard choices. You know, Mother, it's no secret that you worked with the Realm. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. The question is, where do you stand with them now?
Does it even matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous So what I'm getting at, simply,
There has to be another solution here. Something less violent.
I'm afraid the time for hesitation has passed. We must act decisively.
I can take care of them.
Good. Good. I don't enjoy asking you to put yourself in harm's way, but this is so important.
Carrington wants to talk with you. Sounds important.
Something's out there. Need help here.
What just happened? I figure you won't just run, right?
Pam.
Systems locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party. Commencing recurrence analysis using de Brovian method. All processes are busy.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
You're confident the railroad is finished?
As confident as we can be. It was always a loose network. But with the key players gone, it's not impossible that they'll be back someday. But it will take them time. There is obviously one final threat.
Sure. There's always one last thing.
You're not wrong, I suppose. There will always be issues that need to be dealt with, but this is... The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them, before they can destroy us.
I don't know if that's a good idea. They're well fortified. Attacking them would be risky.
It's necessary. That's all. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not... There are more of them out in the world, Mother. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now, we can defeat them again if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
So, we're just gonna attack them?
There's a plan that's a little more involved than that. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.